What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on Prize Picks. Today we've got plays for college basketball. I've got some Saturday plays, and we also got some All-Star NBA plays in this video for like the dunk contest and three-point and stuff like that. So we're going to get right into all of that. Before we do that, drop a like on this video. Helps me out a ton. Takes 2 seconds, completely free. Go ahead and do that. And now we're going to hop into the recap from yesterday. So a lot of you guys actually watched the video yesterday. We had around 2,000 views on one of the channels, and I appreciate all the love and support, but the play did end up missing. And one thing I want you guys to know about that, all you guys who are just joining the channel, I'm completely transparent on this channel. You will not see me trying to hide up a loss or just show only greens one day. That is not what I'm about. I know a lot of other creators do that. They only show green, and then when you join their VIP, you realize it's not actually all green. That's not what we do here. We show the losses, we show the wins, and we celebrate together when we do end up having a great day. So this was the first play I gave out. This was the one I gave out in the video. And let's talk about why this went wrong. A lot of people were angry about it, and I'm going to explain what happened. So Girona was the favorite in this game, and Getafe was the underdog by plus 330. So what we are expecting is that Girona is going to go up by a few goals, and then Getafe is going to get time to do this get their passes attempted up. That's not what ended up happening. Getafe, as the plus 330 underdogs, ended up winning this game, which basically ensured that this was a losing bet. So if the plus 330 underdog won this game, which means that if they're already up in goals, they're not going to have the ball. They're not going to pass it around a lot, which means the other team is going to pass the ball around a lot. And I felt really good, confident about this play. I even locked it in on the VIP as well. As you guys can see here, the VIP just needed these two to go the other way, and we would have cashed out the slip. So I'm standing by this play. We ended up losing, but it's not like a complete guess, guys. This is a correlated play. If one team has the ball a lot, they are going to go over on their passes attempted, which means that the other team isn't going to have the ball a lot, and they're consequently going to go under on their passes attempted. We're sticking with this strategy today. I'm going to show you guys some plays. We actually ended up cashing out a play yesterday with this same strategy. This was from the VIP. We hit a nice 4-man. Love to see that. Completely sweat free there, actually. And then we hit 2 more 2-mans on the VIP. Actually, 3 more 2-mans. Missed the 4-man. And then we had the flower discounts. 3 flower discounts from before. These are still waiting to cash. Like League of Legends plays that are not yet done yet. But we're looking really good right now in the VIP. We're looking great. If you guys want to get the VIP for completely free, I'm making it easier than it's ever been. All you got to do is text me the word parlay to this number. This is my personal phone number. And I got my phone on me at all times. I'm just going to send you a message back telling you to sign up on Sleeper or on Chalkboard with code BAM. You'll get a free month of VIP, easy as. And now let's get into the plays for today. First up, we're going to the optimizer. And the optimizer has some plays right now that it really, really likes, because these lines have just recently dropped. So I'm locking these in, and I'm locking these in fast. It likes Dylan Cardwell on the over at 11 points, and then Youngblood, or on the under, at 11.5 PR, and Youngblood on the over at 13.5 PR. So this is for the Alabama-Auburn game. This is a big game. Last I checked, these guys were both top 5 ranked in college basketball. And I'm kind of locked into this, but not fully locked in. So this is definitely going to be a big matchup. And this is not this is not all of the play. So let me explain first of all why are we taking this on the optimizer. These plays are minus 141 and minus 136 on on sportsbooks. This one hasn't hit that often actually, so this one is going to go against the spread. And this one is 55% of the time he's hitting this one. So we're feeling pretty confident about these. A minus 141 bet is super safe. Honestly, it's not like the safest thing in the world, but most of these bets are set around minus 110 or minus 115. That's what you would call even odds. And getting it at minus 141 is super solid. We love seeing that here. Now we're going over to soccer. And guys, I'm sticking with the same strategy. We're taking passes attempted over, passes attempted under. So I'm trying to find a later game for you guys for this one. And I'm going to go ahead and take this Atlas versus Puebla game. I like this one a lot because Atlas is definitely the favorites in this one. So we're sticking with the same strategy, guys. They are the favorites in the game, which means that they should probably have the ball for a lot of the time. This time we're taking him on the over 55 and him on the under at 28. So let's break down this strategy again. If there's only one ball in soccer, you guys have probably watched soccer. I know we've all watched soccer before. There's only one ball, which means that either one team is going to possess the ball, and while that one team is racking up passes attempted, the other team is not going to be able to rack up passes like that. It's not like basketball where the ball's going back and forth. So if Atlas has the possession for at least 60% of this game, he's probably going to go over. And that means that this guy's not going to have the possession for as long as he wants to, which means he's going to go under on his line. That's the game we're playing here. And it's going to come out to an 8.5x. So we do love those. By the way, if these basketball plays get bumped, don't take it. Don't take the bumped plays because basketball is all about inches. Like, it's literally so close. 1.5 of a point or 1 point could completely sell your lineup. It could go from winning to losing. Whereas some of these other plays where it's like 80 passes attempted versus 79, you know, you can definitely have more leeway there with taking a little bit of a bumped play. Now, moving on, we're going to do some all-star plays in this one as well. And guys, these all-star game, betting on the all-star game and betting on all-star weekend, honestly, I'm talking to you guys. I'm giving you real betting advice, guys. This should just be for fun. You guys should not be trying to win money on the all-star game because it's all random. It's all up to chance. These players aren't really playing for that much of a motive. They're just going out there to have fun. So if you want to have fun on it, throw a few dollars on the play. Don't go throwing your house on the all-star game because you are almost always going to lose. There's no way to have an edge in the all-star game. When players aren't playing with the motive to win, you're basically just setting yourself up for failure. So, that being said, we are going to throw a little bit of money on the All-Star game just for some fun plays. So let's get into it. First play I'm going to go ahead and take is going to be Tyler Herro on the over at 23 round 1 points. This guy's a hot 3-point shooter, honestly. Best season he's ever had, in my opinion. All-Star this year, so, you know, it speaks for itself. Like, he's never really been this great. And 23 round 1 points, when guys at Dame are 2 points higher than that, Buddy Hield at 24.5. I kind of like the under on Hield, but he's such a streaky shooter. You never really know with him. So I like the over on Tyler Herro at 23 points. And the next one's going to come from the dunk contest. I'm taking Mac McClung. Number one, Mac McClung is easily the best dunker in this contest. Number two, the judges just glaze the hell out of Mac McClung. There's no objectivity in this dunk contest. It's all subjective. What do the judges like? What do the judges not like? And this one, it's just like, he's won it 2 times in a row now. I just don't see why he's not going to win this one. 97.5, we're taking the over there. And I'm locking these two in, but like we always do on this channel, I'm going to go ahead and make this a 4-man. So I'm going over to CS2. And if you guys need, if you guys want to know about CS2, what we basically do in CS2 is we either take both guys that are playing each other on the over or both guys that are playing each other on the under. So these are 2 great examples. Let's talk about these real quick. Here, let me clear up some space. So this one was Ents versus Passion UA, and one of these teams is significantly better than the other one, which means we're projecting this game to be a shorter game. We're projecting the game to be a shorter game. Both guys are going to go under on kills and under on headshots, which means that in CS2 it's a race to 13 rounds. So if the game is shorter, if one team is the favorites by a lot, they're probably going to end the game fast. And if they're going to end the game fast, that means that there's not going to be a lot of kills in that game. This one was the exact opposite. MIBR and Wildcard are super, super closely matched teams. And this game actually ended up going to like double overtime in game 1, which ensured that both of these guys would go over. So when both teams are super close, there's going to be a lot of rounds. And that means that both of these guys are going to go over. So same thing happened over here. Eternal Fire and Valkyries. This was just a low line, 17.5. So we took the over there. And Jota went over 27. So we're taking both on the over or both on the under. So now that you guys know the strategy, let's move into the play that we're taking here. And we're going back to this Monte versus Fnatic game. I like Daicha on the over. We hit a play with Daicha on the over just a few days ago. Actually, that was just yesterday. And it went really well. So we're running it back. And then on this Fnatic team, I like a lot of these guys. Fear, I don't like as much. But I like Mattis, Bermilov, and Blame F. I'm going to go ahead and take Bermilov right here on the over. These guys are just a solid team. Fnatic is the better team in this matchup, in my opinion. But it's a super, super close one. Which means if this is a close matchup, we're projecting it to maybe even go into overtime. At least be like a 13-10, 13-9, 13-11, something like that. And in CS2, it's a race to 13 rounds. You play two maps. So if the games are super close, there's going to be a lot of kills. And that's what we're going for in this game. It's going to be a 10x, which we do love to see. So I'm locking that one in. 2 NBA plays and 2 CS2 plays. We got another 4-man in there, 2 college basketball plays, and 2 soccer plays. So we got 8 free plays in this video. And make sure to join the Winnable, guys. I'll send a couple more on there. Hop on the free plan. All you got to do is click subscribe, put in your name and your email. A lot of you guys joined the free plan yesterday and appreciate it. Looks like our Flex Friday didn't end up hitting, or at least not 6 for 6. It is what it is. There was not that much on the board. But those of you guys who are still watching this 10 minutes in, I appreciate you. You guys showing me that you're dedicated is what's going to make you money in the long run. So stay disciplined. Let's win some money on Saturday.